have safe, efficacious, and efficacious medicine. You should note those three words: safe, efficacious, and quality. Okay? I would once again thank the collaboration that is existing between National Chemotherapeutic Research Institute and the Director of Industrial Training. As one of the graduates mentioned before, they were saying that you have the skill, but you have the documentation. I think now that answer can be adequately answered. I wish also to congratulate you as the graduates, as mentioned by the presenter. We talked about having got a certificate of completion and competence. I know the few of you have been able to cross until you get certificate of completion and competence. Some people only stop at completion, but they don't get the competence part. So I request you to clap for yourself for having reached that level. As NDA, we shall continue to provide technical support when required. So please always come to NDA in case you need technical advice. Careful day of your graduation. One, learning does not end. Your friend can also be a trainer. You have to learn from each other. The other aspect is advertising. Please ensure you have ethical advertising of your products. The other aspect is the role. Well, you're already qualified as occupational herbalists, but there are different roles. As the trainer mentioned, where is your strength? Is your strength in manufacturing? Is your strength in growing plants? Please know where your strength is. They talked about this is the first cohort. Please go back and preach the gospel. We want more people to be trained. Go back and preach the gospel. I trust the National Chemotherapeutic Research Institute has enough places to accommodate new entrants. The other aspect I call upon is collaboration. Collaboration, in case you don't have the testing facilities, please collaborate with the testing centers that are able to provide you this service. If you have one of you who is skilled in a given process, you can do contract manufacturing, and they manufacture for you. In the end, you have quality product. Then the last appeal I have for you is, as herbal manufacturers, kindly ensure that as you are planning, you train your staff, but also you ensure sustainability. By ensuring sustainability, have herbal gardens for your medicinal plants, such that you can have sustainability of your products. I thank you very much, and I congratulate you for having achieved this graduation to be called an professional herbalist. Congratulations to you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mutiaba Michael, for the wise words that you shared with our graduates. I want just to re-emphasize that you mentioned very critical aspects in the practice. You mentioned about specialization. I think this has been a challenge in this sector, but now as we are moving forward, we are seeing talents coming up, specialization coming up. I want to say that just find yourself, just tune yourself and see where are you best. Strengthen that, then others can follow you. Then collaboration is very important. This is networking. This is building teams. This is developing a forest of of sorts, and you are working together, and then you see which strength you can share and which strength can learn from each other. Then, of course, as nature, we depend on nature, and as nature, we need it tomorrow, today, and forever. It means we have to sustain. We have to sustain the plants, we have to sustain the ecosystem, because it's our resource, it's our source of our raw materials. So thank you so much once again, and I'll call upon the audience to give him an applause for the wise words he has given us. Thank you. Going forward, I think guest of honor, sir, we are moving on very well, and we are so delighted that in your presence you are able to witness this great day. I think at one point in time, as the old man of the clan, you've been yearning to see such things coming. I can only assure you that the sky is no longer a limit. The higher we are going, the higher we shall go, and we shall get a critical mass to help this sector grow. And then we see what we've been envisioning for years. That said, I want to hear from the welfare side, because as by my clock, it seems we're almost getting done. But I want to alert us that our proud ones, this is just the beginning, as everyone is saying, but there are so many opportunities. Don't go back and say, my certificate, my document I've got today is the end. No, there is so much we can learn. You can learn either as through NCRI or through other institutions. Because as the certificate you are getting, or the document you are getting, it is nationally recognized. It can be requested to any arrangement under the National Curriculum Development Certificates will call the grad one. So right about this time, I want to call someone to bless our lunch. Thank you most like the grad ones who have made this day. We thank you for the meal you've given us. May you sanctify it, let it do good in our lives. We pray this in the name of the mighty Lord.
Musumba tandekerera anungamya era mpanirira ewe mpita mu kiwonvu ekyokufa sirina kyentya ndi mu malirivo oli musumba tandekerera anungamya era mpanirira ewe mpita mu kiwonvu ekyokufa sirina kyentya ndi mu malirivo okundaga ekkubo ery'obulokozi ennyota bwennuma ewuweeyo gye nzija kuba mmanyi yeggwe angabirira
because her name, I think, is a household name, just like Coke. But Doctor, we want to thank you for what you have done for the herbal sector, where it is today. Who knew that the herbal sector would be where it is today? Can we clap thunderously for where we have reached? A special request has been made to me to invite Dr. Barikudembe Robert to say some few remarks. Then after which we shall hear from Dr. Nabati. Dr. Barikudembe, please come and talk to your people. We continue clapping for him.
have been invited to say a word to the graduates. I'm really honored. I don't know where to begin, and we have been, this is a blessed day where we've been. It's a day for reckoning. However, I want to take this opportunity, Dr. Grace Nambata, the Director, National Chemotherapeutics Research Institute, the lead researcher as far as herbal medicine is concerned, sir, in your honor, Dr. Mutiara, NDA, also in your position as the champion of mobilizing indigenous knowledge. My mom, in your capacity, other instructors who are here, the graduates, ladies and gentlemen. This is a day that a lot is always said, especially when people win battles. And a lot has been said. What I'm going to add is probably a word that you always remember, and I want you always to remember that it is easier to win a battle and even easier to win a title than defend it. I was told this when I was graduating after medicine. They told me, doctor, or doctors, you have become doctors. There's one professor who told us that you have now become doctors. But to maintain that title of being called a doctor worth the name, 10, 15, 20 years from the day you win is the greatest battle you're going to face. And indeed, you people have said, the challenges people face after winning titles, they relax. They go into, can I say, resting mode. Yet, winning a title, it just calls for, renewed energy. I'm sure Dr. Grace will be fortifying some of these words, but the truth is that you people, you are the pioneers of this kind of arrangement organized by the government of Uganda through the Director of Natural Research Institute, with the effort and documentation from National Drug Authority. So don't underrate it. Don't underrate this pillar. Don't underrate it. Let this be the springboard. And when I say springboard, let you do Dr. Grace Nambata and Minister Mutiara good by, after 3 years, holding them to other graduation ceremonies, having achieved even diplomas. This is a certificate, diplomas, and degrees of all kinds. Because your line you've taken as an international test, when you go in other countries where natural and indigenous knowledge has been harnessed, you find people who have researched to levels of PhDs in natural and indigenous knowledge. So don't underrate your levels. You are a kind of group of indigenous herbal practitioners or local medicine practitioners who can speak, who are educated, who we feel comfortable to speak to in English. You can't imagine what that means. We could not imagine that people would practice indigenous medicine and they are of your level, your quality. It is amazing. So I don't want to, yeah, it is really amazing, and I'm sure Dr. Grace and other people will be emphasizing this. what I can say now is that congratulations, we wish you well, and we welcome you in the arena of managing disease and treating patients. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all ready for the next speaker. Maybe I will request the doctor will also tell us the meaning of the heart she's wearing. Dr. Grace Nambatia, the director of National Chemotherapeutics Research Institute. You are most welcome. Let's welcome.
Fire, fire, oh, gospel music be fire, oh, we no retire, oh. Wamanya jetu bonge, kaduna yetu wende chiki bombe, style ya chiki bombe, dance for me chiki bombe number one. Wamanya jetu bonge, kaduna yetu wende chiki bombe, style ya chiki bombe, dance for me chiki bombe number one. Dance to the beat, to the flow. No matter what, when I'm on go. Dance to the beat, to the flow.
This is the first of its kind. Come at what the Kengera Uwalero at what day at Western David Banga Timbate. Government ya Uganda ebadde launchinga program ya president supporting a research COVID naye nga herbal medicine mwali nga herbal medicine kamwali lukalu lwa Africa kopi Uganda yokka yevuddeyo okusupporting herbal medicine research on COVID. National Chemotherapeutics yekulira cluster eyo ndoza mulaba lwaki mbadde artistic kugamba byakwataganye naye nsanyuse nnyo okulaba nti nsobodde ate okutuuka kubanga enkuba mukimanyi ennaku messing up everything tolina helicopter kubuka mu nguudo naye nze mbadde farm because I'm always positive nolwekyo twebaza Katonda kagreen kanyumye nnyo bannange nsanyuse okulaba habo mugeni waffe omukulu tusanyuse nnyo National Drug Authority ekiikiriddwa ate nga nsaale nnyo fenafena tuli so happy okulaba tulaba ku kyetulabako abayizi bano so enthusiastic nsanyuse okulaba nti ne mama wange nzaala waali kubanga toyo naye gwe mulaba amanyi habo babuli mukyala azaala nozaala nosusa ku baana 10 oteeka okuba nga omanyi ddala n'abagenyi be yatambudde nabo Dr. Viola Gochalia, kindly stand up for recognition. She's my sister mama wange mama mutini kuba twenkana naye abagenyi mwenna mu ngeri ey'enjawulo nebaza nnyo Mr. Kasango Dembe for representing me effectively. Where is he? Okay. Madame Nambejarua. Madame Nambeja, the great teacher. Alwe Nambeja. Okay, wherever she is. Banange abayizi team leader Mwami Mugizi, Mwami Dennis Saro. Not only are you people great, but you are when we're driving a Kampala, not so. Grelo Kampala Jakwapomullo. Preside the presidential initiative for epidemics. Now we took Teko, we took Lidolo, we took Nacho Kemo, together to several National Drug Authority. leero tugenda kweyongerayo mu clinical trials. Dokita bali ku ddembe oyo gwe mulabaawo. Si dokita kwegamba expert naye n'asalawo okulaba nti back to nature. Olwaleero tufunye ebyenjawulo, ekirungi tubirekodinze. Website yaffe egenda kuba vibrant, muteeka okubiwulira ebyogeddwa olwaleero. Kangafunireko katono. Tukulembedde mu ssaala Pastor Lwere atugambye nti mu bulamu abantu basoma. Konfiira yange eno ya round ekitegeeza PhD. Naye mu herbal medicine. Era manyi mujja Jamba. Yagadde. Nasamba Jamba mu 1993. Jamba olwaleero because of you. Alafu University UK emiti twagisonganga mumolola nze bwe nafunako PhD. Kumukolo nga guno, this is when you bring out this in honor. I even had to dig up genteleka ebintu byange nga manyi today I must speak about this one. Pastor Rere atugambye tusoma, tusomye ekitabo ekitukuvu Bible, Qurani. Then nabaawo ekitabo ekiyitibwa Conscious ekikugamba kola ekituufu. Omulwadde tumuwa ebikyamu kuba bweyagala kola ssente. That conscious that tells you oba tokisobola ti referring ewa ya oba olanze ekintu. For example, lwaki nandiranze tinkoze juice naye mutaddemu mukuza nnume. Sincerely speaking, is it right to you? Naye bw'oba tokimanyi ate era tukusonyiwa nga tomanyi. Naye olwaleero mu class eno sirowooza yajja kugamba nti nkoze juice mulimu, wabugiya mulimu, atemesi ya mulimu. Sincerely. Kaakati n'atugamba n'abaawo abasoma kugamba ekitabo Katonda kye yawandiika gye kiwa. Byolaba byonna ebyatondebwa emiti biki bw'obanga oli otuta obudde n'otunulako mu miti n'ojjamu n'ekijanjaba omuntu bw'osomye ekitabo eky'omuwendo. Mpulidde essanyu ekitwali kuddenga obaddeyo tubadde bangi nga cream of society nga naye oyinza okugamba osomye ebitabo bimeka nga bangi bayinza okuba tebasomanga kino kyennyini. Kubanga bw'otunulatunula ebintu bingi nnyo shapes kazibeere zino ze tulaba like tiles. Tojja kusanga shape nga teyagibwa mu butonde. There is nothing new. Ebimuli so kati abali mu area y'okujanjaba okufaayo okumanya. You started opening that book, God's book. Batubulira nti abascientists ab'edda ba Einstein, what they didn't tell us were baasoma ebitabo ebyo. That's why baavumbula. Era nze nfuddeyo nga ntegedde lwaki tulina tuteekwa naye bw'ozuukuka ku nkya n'osooka otuula 20 minutes n'oweekolako audit. Neweekolako audit okikola otya? Ozibiriza, otuula wali quiet awatabeere muntu akukanga. No breathing in deep, no breathing out through the mouth completely. Ojja kikola emirundi 5 ojja kwesanga nga you are face to face with yourself. Wali okasimbaganyeko with yourself, facing yourself and telling yourself the truth. In life as humans, meditation here. Meditation. Who does not know meditation? From now on, add it on to your, because when you meditate, you reflect on yourself, you take audit, and in that time, what you call the problems is very matched with solutions. Many times we say, ono yankoze kino, forgetting that you are also part of the story. Man and wife many times say, omwami yakoze kino kwe wakoze eki. When you find your contribution and you put it right, then things go right. Herbal medicine, we tend to think baba tuwala na baba kola bacha nedda. Sometimes what tusomye ebyetagisa. So for me, olwaleero mukoze eki mwongeddeko, but don't sit with it, share. When you share, mukwata. Madam Gaga wala wana tusomesa nze nkuliriza nnyo bane, thank you so much. abasomesa wano step and step, abasomesa wano nengera nkondo. Kondo tambadde uniform olwaleero. I'm sure that's what makes you special. Omwami yali very special. Sigenda mwerabira mu budde bw'Ebola yakwata calabash okimanyi erimu ebitulituli n'agyeteekako ku mutwe n'akulaga nti it can prevent COVID, it can prevent Ebola. Are you very, very practical? So, sharing, you can share. Abamu balina chance okugenda ku radio abalala tebalina. Ne bw'oba tugenze ku radio, you can share. Batugenze ku TV, you can share mu bikolwa. Abantu bakulabirako. I believe from now on mugenda tuweze ekitiibwa. Mugenda tuteeka ku map, muzeeyo nga bankuba amasasi. Abantu tebalina doozi, tebalina biki. Naye nze ku lwange manyi it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Rome was not built in one day. Nezikokolima, gaali maki, and I'm so happy okulaba gender balance. Abakyala. Tulina abakyala envuumuulo, maama lususu. Mama lusiimirirako abatamanyi mama lususu leero mumulabe. Mama lususu. Abaasa abakyala ekitiibwa. Madamu, waliwo madamu era step by step. Madamu step by step yimirirako bamanye nti abasawo abahabo batunga banyirira. Mr. Jara, stand up. Northern region. Yes. This gentleman, you can think it's available. Just call a call. He's here. I think I put a bus from all the way. But I'm telling you, and that area, Bulu, they have lots of medicinal plants not explored. When we start reading that book of God, exploring those things before the forest disappear. Mwalange Joani, but nange ninayo omwana mu buki, nange ninayo omwana mu graduates. Waliwo akola ekintu nga n'atwala okugemesa abaana nga babetakola ki. Kati abagemesa, nange mwenna, I just really feel you're doing us good, you've done us well, and God is going to bless you. God is going to bless you. Amazing. Never want to have your music that you smile. I just feel so proud of you people. But this practical assessment skill document you're going to get, now provision for upgrading. Most of what you've done is first level. There is second level, there is third level, and you can eventually get into a university for a certificate, for a diploma, a degree, and a PhD. And your speed of achievement determines, or your passion. When now challenge, a passion. Madam carrot butter. Carrot butter. Nekizike ky'eminzaani kye baasiga mu mugolo omuganda oyo omukyala tamari. So Dr. Mali Kudemba, I want to ask you, we are starting a research clinic. I want to know, most of what they've done has been in our product. Disproof society. Be different, stand out there. I'll support you. You can invite me to your business. I can, for me, if you pray for me to keep strong, because I've grown old. Yeah. I've grown old, okay, but yeah, so for me, I'm willing to support you. I just want to thank my staff. Staff Nacho Kemo kindly stand up for recognition. Yes. And thank you for loving the profession. Because for us in Nacho Kemo, you know where we are. That buildings are not the smartest. But trust me, you will not take us anywhere else. We know that the treasure, and we know that we are the, I think President in 2004 called us the seed bank of Uganda, and we are still, and watch the space. Watch the space in COVID. The game changer is coming from there. Safe organic in Batumidenyo. mwebale nnyo bannange okumpuliriza katugire nga tupozingamu. I think MC, thank you so much. Mwene bonna bebaziza kwesobodeko nako. Just know that you are. For me, when you say herbal, oinako nzijawo bujja kazindaalo. Oinako nzutungamba nti nyewe jangu oyemmere. I am herbal through and through, and I'm happy to walk the journey with you. Thank you. Kumanyi mama tata nkubira. Sina. N'obwombeefu nsaba okuyita omugeni waffe omukulu Haji Jamil Mukwaya akiikirira abakiikirira ku lukiiko lwa National Drug Authority. Take a chief of chiefs, but the best you can ever have on that board. Thank you.
Dr. Grace Nambatya nga gwe director ataganya ensonga zaffe eza herbal medicine mu National Drug Authority. Maama waffe bwe nayise naye kyalo eyo ojja mubanjulira omita Naalongo Ntemi y'omu ku basawo abakulu ddala abamanyi kye bakola, mwegendereza ate era nga mukugu, abeera kitintale era y'omu ku basawo abali mu kusoma eddagala ly'ekinnansi mu Advanced University. Obala emyaka gye kuba be batandika Uganda Herbalist Association era yakulira abakyala ab'emyaka egyo mu Uganda Herbalist Association. Bw'obala emyaka gye n'okusalawo okugenda okusoma, ekyo kyampaliriza okumuggyayo ajja alaba abayizi abalala abakola ki, abamaze okusoma abamufaanana. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you all, our pioneer students of Natural Chemotherapeutic Research Institute. I want to appreciate Dr. Nambatya for the efforts you are putting in herbal medicine sector. If I can take chance to define who is Dr. Grace, I can take a full day or a full week defining her. She is a lady of high moral integrity, respectable, lovable, intellectual,